Welcome back to another episode of the What's Next podcast, the place where students and young professionals discover real stories, real struggles, and real roadmaps to meaningful careers. Today's episode is truly special because we are diving into a world that's often misunderstood yet deeply powerful, the world of energy, emotions, and intuition. We are joined by Geetika Dadwwaani, widely known as the Heart and Soul Coach, a tarot life coach and emotional healer, and the co-founder of Align and Thrive. With a unique blend of science and soul, she has helped hundreds of individuals find clarity, confidence, and emotional balance, and is on a journey to become one of the India's leading celebrity tarot life coach. So here we welcome Geetika Dadwwaani. It's such a joy to have you, ma'am, here. Thank you so much for accepting my invitation.
Thank you so much, Priyanka, first of all, for having me. And I'm really grateful for this opportunity because every time we meet, every time we interact with like-minded people and convey our message and, our mission to our audience, it's just like, uh, you know, living each and every day meaningfully. So
True.
I'm truly thrilled to be interacting with you through this podcast and to interact with all the viewers who are watching us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, Gitika, your journey is so fascinating, from a background in computer science to becoming a life coach and an emotional healer. How did this transformation begin?
Yes, so just like from childhood, I was very much ambitious or kind of achiever kind of mindset, that I want to do something. Maybe at least this much that I should have stable career and stable life and life on my own terms. And for that, the reason was only there to live life as per my choice and with with freedom, I guess. Because बचपन में ये तो नहीं पता होता है that purpose and all that things, but at least we know that what we want, maybe freedom to live life as I want, that I know. And I, right from early days, I know that education, self growth, learning can help me to get there. So I was very good in studies, and I was having support in terms of that creating that kind of environment that I can excel. So I'm thankful to my family and teachers as well who have supported me along the way. And I just completed my masters and postgraduate in computer science, um, and I was very good in that. So just after completing my education, I was sure that I'll go for some job and I'll have my dream life. But after going to the job, it was not as I thought or as I expected. Because even if you are getting salary, still I was not getting that kind of freedom. Because I was maybe the job role is such kind of that limits your freedom in some or other way.
True.
You have to be as per someone. Let's say even my manager wants I should sit at that place, I should do this work, and even if I even do any improvisation, so I have to take permission. So these are subtle things that over the time I realized that this is not what I'm looking for. And if I want, I also want to attract environment in such a way that allows me to have variety,
Yes.
more freedom and more fulfillment that I was not getting in job.
Mhm.
uh, that routine work, waking up early and then doing mundane work, so that was not serving my lifestyle as well. So I thought, let's try some another job. So I've tried various fields, still I was getting no uh, kick or no satisfaction. Then I have also applied for government job, civil services. I wasn't able to make it because it is a long process of 1 year giving exams over and over again.
Yes.
And it was COVID time also. So when will next application comes? We don't know. So I thought this is very risky.
Yes.
My only aim is to live my life as per my choice. And I was not finding my path, I would say. No path is incorrect, but that was not the path that I was looking for. So
Basic
then
purpose of
after,
basically a purpose
yes,
for
so
life. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, right. So it is, I would say, trial and error that what works for me. But in that journey, people have doubted me, people have doubted my decisions, judged me that maybe my decisions are not correct, why I'm hopping over after every 3 to 6 months to over another job, what am I looking for. And in that process I have started connecting myself more deep on more deeper level. I have stopped living superficial life that maybe people or that maybe my surroundings wants me, and I have started being authentic in towards myself. And at that time, uh, you know, I was introduced with the gift of tarot. So it happened in that way, and then I decided to start something of my own, and I leveled up into various other modalities as well. And yes, now I am into tarot life coaching and healing space, and this actually fulfills me on every term, with regards to what kind of life I want to have. Still, it's a journey in the progress, but yes, I know I'll be there and I can make it from this path.
You will. That's why we started this podcast, What's Next podcast, so that students or anyone who's figuring out their career, they get to know what is there in that career. After we choose a career, then we think about this is not what I always wanted. This is not the life that I wanted for, that I wished for. And then we try to figure out, other things. So through this podcast, my motive या my vision was that people get to know each and every category of career so that पहले ही वो लोग start कर लें, so they don't waste their time, effort, energy, everything. So was there any defining moment when you realized that this is your true calling, this is your area of focus? Yeah.
Yes, yes. So there was one defining moment when I hit the failure of UPSC exam. And before that, everyone was, I would say, trusting me. Even my friends also, because I was university in my MSc topper and all that. So the getting acceptance and getting appreciation was normal
Yeah.
at that time to me. And I don't take it for granted, but I would say that was part of my surroundings. So when I hit the failure part of not making it, I was enough prepared of it, because I know what I am doing. I cannot spend one or let's say more years in preparation and hoping for that something will change, because I have given my, I would say best, or I would say jitna mujhe effort dena tha, I would have given my attempt in first attempt. And people said that bahut attempts lagte hain, it is too quick to judge and all that. And I completely agree with their perceptions and points. But I know that, after appearing second prelims, that this is not what I'm looking for, or मैं और wait भी नहीं कर सकती, at least I cannot wait any longer. So but उसके बाद scenario change हो गया था in terms of, let's say, the support I was seeking, ऊपर से the in age bracket in which I was around 25 to 30 years age gap, उस time पे society also see you in different perspective. They want you to be more responsible, to get married, and to have stable income. So they all have their own things in mind, and they start looking or expecting from me the same kind of things. But I was very much clear, if I don't have any clarity in life with regards to myself, how can I how
Yeah.
can I jump onto, something in which I'm not even sure of,
Yeah.
just because of hasty decisions? So I do everything in my life by being mindful. So I was looking clarity in life, and clarity come after a pause. When I stop judging myself based on how people will think about me, how whether I'm doing it right or not. Because whatever I was doing is after tried and tested efforts. So I was looking clarity, and tarot Tarot at that time came to my life and has given me that clarity. And the first question I still remember what I asked from the tarot cards was that what are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What I am meant to do? And I still remember those cards, and they were completely accurate. So it was my first tarot reading, and then I done it with other family members as well. All it was just by myself, and I was learning from the web at that time because it was new. There was no plan. So yes, I thought it is working, and then I, of course, carried it further. So I think the UPSC failure was my turning point.
So, for someone who's listening to us, like who's curious about becoming a tarot life coach, where should they begin? Like, what all certifications or learnings or trainings they should master it to get proper roadmap?
Yes. So first of all, these things should be, come by yourself. Come by yourself when I say that whenever you feel called to do it, even if interest is coming to you, through a master or by seeing anyone practicing, that's also okay. But what I'm trying to say that it should be your will to invest in this journey. Because there will be people, because there are so many myths about astrology, tarot, and all that you have to have firm belief in yourself that this works for me, this is the self development tool, and I'm going to remain committed in my journey. When you have that kind of conviction that you are doing it for your life purpose, you are doing it because God has placed you there, then I think all noises will vanish and your inner voice will remain uh, strong. So first of all thing is, when you are inclined to do that, by any means, either by watching videos, or you have practiced by yourself, or you have watched someone else doing that and you are fascinated to learn about it, but it should be your inner calling. First thing is that. Second thing is, more than certifications, it is a game of practice and energy and authenticity. The more you connect with yourself, then the more you are able to connect with the cards, the accurate will be your readings. Sometimes intuitively you know that what the message card is saying, but let's say in order to sugarcoat, in order to make it more pleasing to the other person, you try to not remain authentic while doing readings, or you don't trust your intuition. It can be lack of self belief as well. So you have to trust yourself in this journey a lot, because the trust and validation will not come from outside, it will come from your practice and self belief. So more than any other course and anything, it is a journey of self belief, practice, and developing your own intuition. So second thing is yes. Third thing is yes, having a blessing of a mentor, having a blessing of a guru is always I would encourage, because when you have a blessing of a guru and masters, especially in this astrology and occult space, then I think psychologically you are attuned to channel your readings in right way. You have the authority also to guide others. So that thing also you can do in order to, master your readings and master your consultation practices.
Any structured path or recognized institution that teach tarot or NLP or any emotional coaching professionally? Is there any institution basically?
So, how I learned was by experimenting it in my daily life. And after 2 years of experimentation, then I joined, one mentor whom I believe that she's also walking the talk. But yes, there are certain institutions as well all over India, just like schools and, just like traditional occult institutions, they teach you everything about astrology, tarot, and all that. So I think it's inner calling who you choose as your mentor. So at that time, I think God has guided me uh, to choose my mentor. I think these are all guided things. And yes, if you want to enroll it, as a traditional institution level and all that, you can also find that in that cases as well.
So, like, how was your journey of, building trust, finding good clients, or, gain visibility in this space? Because there are many people out there. So, how was your journey?
Yes. So first, as I said, my confidence and my self-belief was very much strong way before joining tarot,
Hmm.
learning tarot, I would say. I have just only learned tarot because to gain blessing of the master, gain blessing of my guru. I have just learned tarot based on that. But otherwise, since I was from computer science background, so I was already trying for different exams, PhD exams, net exams, and professor and so I have UPSC also I have done. So I was also giving some other exams. So there was no clarity about my path where I'll land up. But this I was sure that that I have deep interest in tarot. So I was doing it practically for my own self growth. After 2 years, realized that I'm not no more the same person
Yeah.
that I was before. And I was thinking why this knowledge is limited, why it is not into the mainstream. And after 2 years, I realized that, after getting right mentors, that I can also have my own business and create something around what has helped me a lot. And since I have implemented it practically, so now my conviction was great. So how was my journey and visibility? So after learning, from my master, my confidence, my self belief was there. But initially, how I started was I started doing free readings for my family members
Hmm.
in order to have more confidence and more conviction that I'm able to convince others, guide others well. And it has worked for them as well in various situations. So I started doing free readings for my family members. And then I started, charging for that also after some time for my family and friends.
Hmm.
Okay, this is how I started it. And then again, organically. And yes, after a certain reach organic, you can also run ads. So it has, but as of now, it is more of one-to-one. I deal with the clients to give them a more confidential and safe space.
So, it's more about intuition, about your inner feeling, right? Inner calling. So, according to you, what are skills or traits that a person should have to be successful as a tarot reader?
Okay. So first thing is listening. First, you listen to the other person, what he or she problem is going through. Sometimes we are so occupied in our head that we don't understand the other person. So first thing is listen carefully, because what kind of questions you ask to the tarot will reply or give guidance to you accordingly. If you ask confusion or vague questions, you will get vague answers. So your question should be very much specific, and for that you have to be a great listener so that you can ask right questions with tarot. Second thing is empathy, always empathizing with the other person. Sometimes we say, even when we are saying right things, but when the timing is not right, that guidance will not touch that soul. So having the empathy towards other person, supporting him or her through his or her journey. Okay. The second thing is having empathy and compassion. Third thing is authenticity.
Hmm.
You have to empathize with the person, but you don't have to guide them falsely. Or let's say if they are not happy with some kind of solution that you are suggesting, then you should not try along with them and deviate from your authenticity. So I think third thing is authenticity. And fourth thing is emotional balance. That is also very much underrated skill, I would say. And emotional balance is very much necessary. So when I say emotional balance, that means you should have skills like trusting your intuition, self belief, not getting into fear that, let's say, what if I said and it doesn't, the other person doesn't agree to it. If God has sent you that person to you, that means it's God's job. It's
Yes.
not your job now.
True, true. Yes.
So fourth is emotional balance and trusting yourself. And the fifth is, of course, confidence. Even if you make a mistake, always have full faith and confidence in yourself that you will correct it and bounce back and add more value to it, even if you do a mistake. So having that much confidence and conviction in yourself and in your methodology.
So, regarding all the five traits, how can young people start strengthening these skills, their intuition or emotional awareness, or, stay aligned and high energy always. So, what are things they can do or the habits and rituals they can follow to strengthen it?
So if I say about habits, I think journaling is the most underrated skill that people, even it doesn't need much, I would say, technicalities. Only you need right prompts.
Right.
Um, but if you practice even journaling and gratitude also daily, that is also very good, especially those who are busy, those who, let's say, are not into healing as of now. Even if you just start journaling, you will start getting clarity, you will start attracting right kind of opportunities. And this also I'm saying from my personal experience, because there was time in my life where I was very much low mood. There was no one who can even was there to externally also to give me emotional support, I would say. Jo as
Mhm.
far as family members and all that, they remain with you, that were all by God's grace was that, but there was no emotional support. And at that time, journaling has helped me to vent out, to have clarity, to find my direction. And journaling has also helped me to not to give up on what I believe in. So I think number one thing is journaling, and second thing is gratitude, I would suggest. And yes, if you can welcome tarot into your life, then you'll also get a gift of clarity and wisdom, that I'm assuring you.
Such a powerful reminder. We really need to work on ourselves if you want to do good in this area. So as you started building your own personal brand, like how did you start? What all steps you took as a newcomer in this industry, especially, in the online space? How did you start your own journey?
So earlier I have started only from my YouTube channel only, because I want to gain confidence in my readings. And even family, people, and friends are also limited to, let's say, 50, 100. So I
Yes.
want to have more confidence in readings, my reading. So I started through my YouTube channel, and where I usually started by shorts, and then I also started posting long form videos, and it has helped me a lot in understanding tarot, in understanding energies, in understanding tarot. And then so basically, I would say from YouTube. It's later on that I start from Instagram and all of other platforms, but mainly I would say from YouTube and from referrals and close friends.
So, in this area, how important is storytelling? Like, you need to relate with the client, you need to connect with the people whom you're talking to. So, how important is to understand the area of storytelling?
Yes, so it is very much important storytelling, because many people come to me who say that they know the meaning of the cards, but they are not able to decipher the entire story or the situation out of the cards. And if you see that tarot has a 78 cards that tell instances of your life, different instances of your life through pictures or images by connecting to your subconscious mind. So, storytelling is very much essential. And in order to connect cards, you should know how you can form a story around it,
Hmm.
around this.
Yeah.
And yes, it is one of the important skill, I would say. But you'll be able to do that if you are, um, you know, if you connect tarot with your daily life. And yes, if you have connected tarot with your daily life and your life experiences, then storytelling becomes easier. Suppose as a guidance of the card, I got Queen of Swords. And Queen of Swords is all about powerful communication and also being disciplined. Now, today you observe throughout the day that, you have to be a powerful communicator and you have to convey your thoughts powerfully. At the same time, you have to be disciplined.
Hmm.
Okay. So now let's say a situation arises when you are not feeling like to convey your thoughts, but you remember the Queen of Swords, maybe in front of your boss or maybe any higher authority. You were not sure that whether you'll be able to do it or not, but you remembered that Queen of Swords card and you have powerfully conveyed your message and thought, what you were feeling deep down in your heart. Now you have the personal experience with yourself. Now, whenever that card comes up in, let's say, another reading, even if you don't know storytelling, you can connect with your own story and emotion, and
True.
you can convey the same emotion to that person. Are you finding any difficulty in conveying your thoughts, opinions to other people?
Okay.
Okay, so we can relate it from our life experiences.
So, what does it take to, evolve from a practicing coach to a celebrity life coach, like someone known, trusted, or followed by many? Like, how did you evolve in that way?
Consider everybody as a celebrity.
Correct.
Because we all are human. Celebrities are not, even if they are, yes, way ahead, maybe in terms of, let's say, journey or maybe professional journey or spiritual journey as well. But we all are humans. We all have challenges. We all have those five elements: fire, earth,
Yes.
water, air, and we all have emotions. We all have thoughts. So it is, ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि celebrity के लिए you have to read in another way. Yes, you should have confidence and self belief in yourself that you, as I said, that be in the surrender, be in the open mindedness, that you are in receiving energy, whosoever God sends you. But otherwise, it's more of a practice game and doing more readings. So treat everybody like a celebrity, and celebrity will come to you.
True, true, true. Like you said about the challenges. So in this area also there must be misconceptions. There were moments when people doubted you, yeah, you doubted yourself. So how did you overcome that fear, that judgment, basically? How did you? What was your take in it?
Yeah, there were a lot of moments when I was doubted because I was, ऐसा नहीं था that I was into tarot.
Hmm.
Uh, even way before computer science. I have my formal education. So everyone was saying कि it's a stupid take to go into astrology, going into tarot. Okay, so yes, but ultimately I understood that it is my life path and I'll remain genuine to it because I have faced a lot of challenges in my career. And this was something that I was very sure that God has put me in this position. Because when I was so much frustrated with the failures, with switching of jobs, then I really surrendered to the universe that what's for me comes in front of me. And at that time, I have attracted, this opportunity.
Okay.
So, happened in that way.
That's so relatable. It's the inner strength that makes outer success possible. So you were so sure about ki, yes, this is for me, universe is calling this for me. So you took up that challenge and you are successful right now. So how do you see like careers in tarot, emotional healing evolving in the next few years? Do you see more young people entering into this field?
See, as of now, mental health problems are increasing. So, I don't see tarot as a prediction tool. I see tarot as a, healing tool. I see tarot as a transformation tool. I see tarot as a personal development tool. And it is a medium to show you the mirror, to show you that what your soul wants and what is there that you need to release. Maybe you even don't know. It is just becoming lighter, 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 so that you live your life more meaningfully. And as I said, that if we see in today's problems about mental health and confusion, chaos, distractions, Tarot is something that can be helpful to a lot of people, whether anybody wants to get into the occult field or not. So yes, and yes, it is becoming popular among young people also now more and more, because tarot works on the present energy. It doesn't works on the past energy, unlike, just you give date of birth and the chart is prepared, which is according to the past prarabdha or the past work you have done. But tarot connects with you even if you don't have date of birth, based on the present energy. So now people are becoming more open towards this, and are experimenting also.
So, what message will you give, to the students who wants to explore this area as a purpose-driven profession?
Yes, so if you want to make career in tarot, first of all, the things that I've suggested is five traits that I've suggested in, past question. Follow that, working on your communication, working on your intuition, self-belief, confidence, and implementing tarot in your daily life. Because if you implement tarot in your daily life by, let's say, even if you want to make a move, you just ask with tarot, see how tarot relates to your present situation.
Right.
Okay. So implementing tarot in daily life is also one such powerful thing. And when you feel inclined to that, yes, in this area you should make a career, then I think you'll do by yourself.
That was so wonderful, Geetika. Thank you so much for enlightening us to this new path. People who have got that purpose in life to impact the society, to help people heal. They have got very beautiful insights from you. Thank you so much. So now it's time for rapid fire questions where you just need to answer me with one word. So are you ready for it? Yes.
Yes, yes.
So, one quality that every coach must have.
Authenticity.
Perfect. One practice that changed your life.
Journaling, tarot, taking guidance from tarot.
Okay. One myth about tarot you'd like to break today.
That tarot is for supernatural people, or maybe, you need to have some extra skills or that. But
Oh,
all you need is belief and, conviction that you are ready to experiment.
perfect. One advice for your 20-year-old self.
Never hesitate to follow what you believe in.
Oh, okay. So, the last question, one line that defines your purpose in life.
Yes, so I'm on a mission to empower women to manifest clarity, confidence, and cash flow, and live a more meaningful life, a more self reliant life with the help of tarot.
Oh,
And I don't want any young individual and woman to struggle in those 20 to 30 years, because at that time we are evolving, we hesitate, we doubt ourselves a lot.
right.
But I just want to say, all of you, that all answers are within you. So don't ever give up on yourself. Believe in yourself, and you are going to find your way.
Beautiful. That was so beautiful. Thank you so much, Kritika, for this heart-centered, enlightening conversation. You have shown that, spirituality is not about magic, it's all about mastery, and you have excelled in it. Thank you so much, Kritika.
Thank you. And those who want to pursue tarot, I would just want to add that it is a beautiful stream with which you can serve from heart and also win others' hearts as well. So if you want to do something, just to help people out, so it is a very great in terms of contribution wise and service wise also, a very fulfilling profession. And thank you so much, Priyanka, for having me. Your generosity, your questions, everything was super amazing. And I also wish you the best for your upcoming journey and for the success of this podcast and many more to come.
Thank you
Yes.
so much. Thank you. It means a lot, Kritika. So, to all the students, listeners, if you have ever felt a deeper calling, an urge to understand people, or a desire to heal, this episode is your reminder that your sensitivity is your strength. Don't suppress it, shape it, study it, strengthen it, because you never know Your journey might be the one that helps others heal theirs, right? And to everyone listening, stay curious, stay conscious, and keep asking yourself, what's next? Thank you so much.